In this short demo, we're going to look at how Huddle can complement your tax engagements, from tendering through to project planning and on to the presentation of final reports. Huddle moves document management and collaboration out of fragmented email and legacy file storage into secure, auditable, cloud-based workspaces where teams, clients and third parties can come together to manage documents, tasks, share files and securely communicate. A Huddle Workspace is where you can start to organise people, content, projects and team communication in one place. You'll see that a workspace can be customised to suit your brand and to give your client engagements an identity, including logos, a customised overview and a dedicated URL. This overview page offers an at-a-glance view of activity that's happening in the workspace, including a calendar displaying upcoming tasks relating to this engagement. Effective planning for tax engagements can be based on large volumes of data, often provided by the client. Unlike email, unencrypted USB thumb drives, or physical copies mailed between offices, Huddle streamlines the document and data request process by allowing clients to simply and securely upload and share files through the cloud. With a generous file size limit, Huddle has a number of convenient options for adding new files right from your desktop. One way is for the client to simply select the files on their desktop and drag them onto the Huddle page in the browser. From here, documents are instantly available to the engagement team and analysis can begin. Where a large number of documents is required, Huddle tasks can be created and assigned to the client, greatly simplifying the management and tracking of document collection. Moving the collection process out of insecure email not only protects the integrity of client-sensitive data, but also makes it easier to find documents, speeds the process of consolidating feedback and managing multiple versions across stakeholders, all while maintaining a time-stamped log of user and document activity. After gathering information from the client, the project team must be able to effectively and efficiently analyse collected data and draw conclusions based on the scope of the engagement. Huddle's secure, cloud-based workspaces mean that the large amount of data that has been collected can efficiently be shared and analysed across a dispersed group of stakeholders. The clarity of documentation extends to the way they are stored, structured and made discoverable by the project team. Huddle overcomes many of the challenges faced by teams managing such a large volume of documentation. When you open a folder, you'll see that you can have subfolders and files. And we've designed the folder structure in this workspace to suit a tax engagement. Of course, the folder structure can quickly be renamed and reorganised to suit your needs. But if we navigate into the Client Information folder and take a look at the payroll report, when you open a file, you'll see that it's beautifully previewed within Huddle itself, so you can read a document, even in full screen, print it, and even watch streaming video, all without leaving Huddle. So we're going to edit this document. Now there are two modes that I can use. I can either read only or I can edit and lock it. So let's edit and lock, which effectively checks the document out of Huddle. This is really important because it means Huddle always maintains a single and most current version of the file. So there's no more chaos managing and merging edits across different versions. The document opens directly in the appropriate Microsoft Office application. And that's because we have a tool called Huddle Desktop, which acts as a bridge between the desktop applications and the web. You'll see that Huddle is even pulling in the document's comment stream, so I can recap on the discussion. And if needed, I can post a comment back. That comment will be synced back up to Huddle. So let's make a simple edit. I can save this in the regular way. Click Save and I get a notification that Huddle has saved this version back into the cloud. Anyone that goes into Huddle will now be seeing the latest version and a new version will be logged into the system. I can even go back in time and view these earlier versions if I need to compare versions. I can also look at a time-stamped log of activity associated with this document, and I can even filter by specific types of action, making it easy to see who has downloaded or reviewed the document. I can also leave feedback and mention anyone in the workspace, which will be added to the comment stream below the file. So Huddle brings all of the content and all of the comments together so everyone in the team can quickly track the discussion and contribute. I also want to be able to review the document in more detail later, but internet connectivity might be a problem, so I can set this file to be available to me offline. Any changes I make will be synced back to Huddle when I reconnect. Before we jump forward to look at how Huddle can help with the completion and delivery of recommendations, reports and final opinions, it's worth highlighting that it's within the workspace that users can start to secure access to content and control who can access and edit files. The People tab gives you a directory of all the people that currently have access to this workspace, and you can only access a workspace by invitation. There's no way to organically discover and access a workspace or file like you might do on a network drive. You'll notice that users are grouped into teams. Here we have the tax team running the engagement. We've also got a client team, and we could add additional teams, for example external specialists or lawyers who are supporting this engagement. You can use these teams to set very granular levels of control and permissions around your content, and different roles can be assigned to users, including being workspace managers. You can see a list of workspace managers here at the top. Workspace managers are super users with the ability to control some key policies. For example, I can decide which users can invite additional users into the workspace. I can also quickly remove users or adjust their access rights. Let's now jump forward in the process and take a look at the preparation of the final report and how Huddle can help accelerate the review and approval process. With many teams working on multiple engagements simultaneously and jumping between different documents, it's important to make it really easy for people to get back to what they were working on. We've provided search and also recent files for this purpose, not only in the browser but also via the Huddle Desktop and mobile apps. So I can quickly find my draft of the final report right here in the list of recent files that I've been working on. When I select the document, it will take me straight to the relevant workspace and file. I need to get this document approved by a partner before it can be shared with the client. So I'm going to create an approval request right here on the document preview page that will be sent to a partner and will be available to him on the web and also his mobile device via the Huddle for Mobile app. This is the Huddle iOS app running on my iPad. Again, we have an activity stream, so if I'm on the road I can quickly scan through and keep track of key projects and discussions, and also a list of notifications. I can see outstanding tasks that have been assigned to me, so I can start to prioritise my work. And it's also surfacing items that need my immediate approval, so I'm not going to miss any milestones if I'm out of the office. You can see the document that requires approval, and importantly I can see the context of the approval request as I have the comment stream. So the mobile app is a really powerful way to surface relevant content, activity and actions to users while on the move. So that's a very quick overview of Huddle. We've only scraped the surface of how Huddle can benefit your tax engagements through improved workflows, document management and mobility. We'd love the opportunity to talk to you in more detail, so please get in touch via huddle.com.